Good evening, people. Welcome to another so, hey.
What's up?
YouTubers United, welcome to another Saturday night. What's up, fellas?
How's it going?
It's great.
How you doing?
Doing wonderful.
Is everything good? Another Saturday.
Saturday.
Man, I just got back from work like a couple of minutes ago. Just crazy, right?
Oh yeah.
It was that. I'm busy, I guess, if you want to say that.
Yeah.
I'm getting subscribers, and I thank you all for that. I appreciate it. Finally.
You get subscribers?
Yeah, all day today I've been getting pop-ups of subscribers on my phone. People are subscribing. I appreciate you guys.
Everybody wants to come to your house since you got the Polynesian right there.
I know. I think that's what it is.
Yeah. That's what it is. Is a Polynesian? That's what it is.
I gotta dress my house up like Disney more often. That's
what it is.
I really do appreciate it, though, guys.
I mean, talking about doing things at home for Disney, we put the VR headset on the other day. A floor fan in front of the person in the chair, and then moved them and controlled the fan as if you were on like Slinky Dog or something.
Oh wow!
That's
pretty cool.
I saw the video. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Yeah.
My wife and kids, they were up for like 3 hours the other night, from like midnight to 3 a.m. riding all kinds of different rides.
That's great.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, they had that huge fan, and you can see blowing and all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
We did that Thursday.
Yeah, but he's a VR thing, yeah.
Well, I could use a fan, but you're not going to tell it's hitting me because I have no hair blowing back.
He crazy, man. He crazy. Son of a gun. That's crazy. So, we have a couple of things we got to talk about.
All right.
And
that's why we're here.
And the first thing is that what I was going to say? I was going to say something. I forgot what it was.
We got a few things to talk about here.
You want to start, Al? Go ahead.
Well, first off, I'd like to say in an hour, good morning to everyone. All right. It's a late show, but you know what? Late shows work. And you know why? I'm going to tell you why. You ready?
Why?
The Tonight Show.
Yeah.
David Letterman.
Yeah.
Well, not anymore, but the Tonight Show.
Yeah.
The Late Show, the Late Show. Late show, I don't even know why it's late. But they all work, and you know why? Because people are too tired to change the channel. And I appreciate you guys for not changing the channel. So,
hey, Mel, how's it going?
Mel, we're gonna have Mel on Sunday. Well, shoot, tomorrow.
You know what's the funny thing?
What's that?
You want to hear something funny?
What's that?
Funny.
That we're live, and there's a bunch of people are live right now. That's crazy.
Oh, really?
So we're competing. It's
not competition. I mean, it's
they turn off their lives. We're more important than they are. Oh,
it's all good. It's all good, man.
Yeah, no, it's all good.
Yeah, Chevy's still around. I think Dean from the Life Play is doing a video game thing too. That's pretty good. Anyhow,
love Dean.
So,
great guy.
First of all, guys, thanks for being here another night. And has anything changed in your life since we last talked last week? BP, let's start with you.
No, just other than actually with work, be trying a new, for the first time ever, working from home starting tomorrow a little bit. So we'll see if I like that or not. But other than that, no, man, just thankful that I'm able to go to work every day. You know what I mean? Because every day it's just like someone new is getting furloughed or someone new is getting laid off or something, and it's crazy. I just found out one of my buddies just got furloughed with Hobby Lobby.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Hobby Lobby, they've been having some problems anyway.
Yeah.
Disney's about to, speaking of furlough, Disney's about to start furloughing a lot of cast members and stuff like that.
Yes.
My wife is safe.
Hello,
though.
Taylor. Thanks for being here.
Okay. My wife is safe. She's not on the list because she's actually considered an essential to the Walt Disney Company, being a security guard, and also the security section is not too bad. But people got to understand, furlough.
Hello, Mark.
Not the same as being fired.
Yeah.
Or anything.
Listen, you better apologize.
I will apologize to her. It's basically just being laid off.
She told me, Gonzo, I don't want to go back. I'm so mad that my hair is gonna be red when I come in.
Say that. She texted me and said,
"Hey, look, she has red hair, so she's mad."
Kelly,
I'm sorry, Kelly.
Hello.
I am not sad at you ever. I'm crazy about you, Al.
Oh, stop it!
Threatened to kick Al out.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. My son kept calling, and so I had to tell him to calm down.
Oh, so you were like, "Hey, I'm going live."
How is everybody?
Good.
Good.
Doing good.
This is a highlight of my week, hanging out with you guys.
I know.
So glad you're back, Kelly.
It's fun. It's really fun. Just to hang out.
I was afraid this show was just, gonna go downhill without you. Oh, sorry. Sorry, guys. Didn't mean anything by it at all.
Oh man. So we were talking about Kelly. If anything has changed since last week in the live. So go ahead.
What? Wait, what?
What?
I love her to death. If anything changed since we last spoke last Saturday, because all these crazy things going on.
I mean, don't you somewhat feel like, am I in like a movie? Like,
I know, right?
Am I being pranked right now? Because like every day is different, right?
Hey, Jeffrey.
Crazy. And well, we're all annual pass holders, right? Here, all annual pass holders.
Yeah.
So
no.
What do you think about the news about the annual passes?
Yeah, what is the news about the annual pass? Because they sent me something. And I was like, huh? Yeah, okay, whatever. And I kind of just, I can't get to it now. I don't know what it is.
Go ahead,
just a couple days ago, Disney came out and said, hey, if you have an annual pass and we're going to, and you're on the payment. So if you're a Florida resident, most Florida residents are on the payments. I know I am because I have an army of children. So they said the payments are going to be suspended.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I know, right? And you know what the best part is? If you made a payment between like March 12th and April 5th, they're giving it back to you.
Wow.
I think I did because I remember saying like, why am I making a payment? I can't go. But I was like, oh, I don't care. I'll pay.
Well, there were a lot of people on social media saying, hey, why am I making a payment? Or, hey, I'm out of work. I can't make my payment. And Disney was like, make your payment. Yeah. So I think they've kind of backpedaled on that a little bit and said, hey, we're going to refund any payments from when the parks close till April 5th. Right. And then we are not going to take any more payments until the parks open back up. Yeah. And then your annual pass will be extended the amount of time. So that's cool beans.
Yes, that is.
And then cool. Let's say you live out of state and you're not on the monthly payments.
Yeah.
Too bad for you. No, just kidding. So they are going to make a way that you can prorate what was left on your annual pass and receive a refund of that. So that tells me, and I don't know anything, honestly. Believe me, nobody high up in Disney is calling me and giving me information or asking my opinion. But just my gut feeling says that it's going to be a little bit. It's going to be a little bit.
Yeah, it's going to be a little while.
Yeah, I think late June, July, maybe. That's what I think.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. I'm just. We should take some bets. It'll be June 1st.
We should take some bets.
You first, all right? Yeah.
My wife goes back to work tomorrow. She's been off for about 3 or 4 days now, but she's going back to work tomorrow. So hopefully she'll come home and be like, "Hey, they told me this," you know. And if they do, remember, hit the subscribe button over at the Florida Freakout temporarily, and name changing very soon. But you know, for more information on that, no, I'm just joking. I won't do anything, but
Kelly,
she rarely talks to me anyway.
You're good with your job, right? Because I know Disney announced earlier that they were gonna start suspending people or fire temporarily. Are you good?
Well, that came out the same day as the pass holder thing. You know, praise God, I'm good. Knock on wood. I'm working at home, living the life. Good. So, you know, Disney Vacation Club right now, we're busier than ever because people have vacations booked for tomorrow, you know, all the way through forever. So, you know, a lot of people obviously are calling to like, hey, I don't think I'm going to be coming next week. I don't think it's going to be open. So can I move my vacation? What can I do? So we're actually all hands on deck. Everybody's working.
Good.
So thank goodness.
Yeah, you guys are cleared before the furloughing happens too, I believe, along with security. But there are a lot of cast members who will be temporarily displaced until it comes back.
You know,
on.
a lot of cast members. I think the ones that actually joined the union are not being furloughed. So they're
being safe.
Now I don't have that much experience, but I did work in Magic Kingdom for 3 weeks.
So you might be, I don't think I think they're going to overlook that though. I think they're going to overlook that.
I was hired as a pirate, which is probably like my favorite thing ever to say. But I actually ended up working in the Emporium for 3 weeks because they were suspending the pirate thing until it got cooler. So, when you got hired, the union came in during one of the classes and kind of talked to you, and then you could sign up or not sign up. And so apparently it was probably worth it to sign up for some people. So
thank God. Yeah. Because a lot of people are saying because of the union thing. I'm sorry.
But I think for the cast members that are being furloughed, because Disney's going to need them back. When they open up the parks, they're going to need everybody back. So they are paying not just for their medical insurance, but they're also paying the cast members portion for the insurance. Yeah. So it's not going to cost anything for any of the furloughed workers to keep their medical. So that's a good thing, I think.
When I go into the theme parks, I do feel like I'm working there because I constantly have people ask me where stuff is. Do you know where the bathroom is? Do you know where it is? I need to go to City Hall. Where is that? And it's like, I don't work here, people. All right.
You know, I
did, but I don't.
I didn't know you were wearing like a plaid vest and brown pants.
Right?
Yeah, right.
It's the Florida Freakout. How can I work here?
Oh my goodness. But my 3 weeks experience in there taught me that I'm way too old to be working there. And it's like a lot of work. But it is true. I mean, I know when our family goes on vacations, the first place we go is the Emporium. And the very last stop on your way out of Magic Kingdom is always the Emporium to pick up whatever you didn't buy while you were going around the park, right? So, and of course, at the end of the night, everybody on the dining plan, if it's their last night, has to go in there and buy 300 Rice Krispie treats.
That's my mom.
No snack credit left behind.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I mean, you know, for the information I give out, though, I mean, I won't mind, getting one of the snacks on their, dining plans, or anything like that. If they want to throw me a snack, it's fine. Cameraman's got to eat, but
it's
yes.
so true. I actually had somebody in one of the nights had all these crazy snack credits, and she actually came up and she had all these things and she gave them out to the cast members.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, wow.
Like, I'm not carrying these on an airplane, but here you go. So that was pretty darn cool.
That's good. That's usually the robe with me. He'll like a couple hours before he leaves, he'll just be like, here, and he hands me a mound of snacks that he got. And he's like, what am I going to do with them? I can't take them with me. And yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
He tried.
Never turn down snacks.
No, I don't turn them down. Don't get me wrong. It's just weird, a fat man handing you snacks. It just doesn't work out. It's not right. You trying to say something? You like you're skinny? What?
No, I'm just saying, that should be a life, rule. Never turn down snacks.
No,
never.
No, food is never turned down for me.
Yep. And guys, thanks for being here again. And in the chat, thanks for being here. Make sure you follow everyone here. Al, Addy family, Mickey Bunch, Adventure with P, and make sure you hit that thumbs up and like and share the live stream.
I'll put the links in the chat.
All right, cool. And I have an idea about, be happy and has to something with Disney. But before we go to that, Addy,
yes.
Give me the idea that we should do this real quick. And I don't know if you've seen the salutes that they do for first responders. Do you want to talk about it real quick?
I'd been watching videos and I actually seen
I'm gonna share a
thing on. Okay, I actually seen a thing on what was called I can't remember. It was SGN Good News, and all it is good news, and it just showed all these people showing their respect and everything to our medical professionals because they're stuck there at the hospital. They can't go home, and they're there helping everybody who's sick with this virus, and they've put their themselves on the line during all this. And this was just all these people showing how thankful they are to them and everything like that. I mean, these people are just like us. They have families, but they can't go home to them.
Yeah.
So, and these guys, I mean, when it comes to like this kind of a war, these guys are the grunts that are on the front line. So
yeah. Do you guys have any family members that doctors or nurse that in the hospital right now, or?
I don't have any family members that's in the medical profession.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have any family members, but I have a bunch of friends who are in the medical field, work at Advent Health and things like that. And yeah, they're as you can imagine, swamped.
Yeah, I'm sure.
No time off.
That has to be great.
No, I just thought it was something that was really neat that this was going on and people were doing this.
Yeah. Well, let me start this from the beginning. Is this from the beginning? Is it? Hold on, let me see.
Move over.
Yeah.
No, when I go get fast food, honestly, I mean, I know this is kind of it's nothing compared to what they're doing out there, of course, but we do have to take consideration.
Like all of the doctors.
Oh yeah. But these people are, that are working fast food restaurants, that are working, Walmart, Home Depot. Sorry,
this is Spain, I think.
Yeah,
they're going in. They're going in, and I know what it's like because I work there, and you're working right with people who could potentially be sick, man, and you're still doing your job and still going into work. I always say thank you. I always say I appreciate you, man.
Look at this one from the houses. Look.
Oh yeah.
That's great. That's great, man. These guys really, really deserve every bit of it, though. For real, 100%.
Yeah, man. I think little by little we'll survive. We'll be good. We'll be good. Just taking care of business, and hopefully this will be over soon.
Oh yeah.
It's a real eye opener to the service industry, to the service gentlemen and women out there that are, that do this every day anyway.
Mhm.
It's an eye opener to the rest of the world of how, their lives put on the line every day.
Yeah.
And then
Especially-
also, it's like Kelly said, that you think that you're in a movie or a video game. It's like,
yeah,
from one day to another, our life changed completely.
for real.
And we take it granted that we're here and in Earth and the world, but at the end of the day, we're
all human.
Yeah, man.
Oh, yeah.
That's basically it.
It's crazy the way that the world changed. Go ahead.
That's how we should start thinking. I mean, I've been saying that for years too, and it's just I think that's how we should start thinking. We should stop thinking about what country we're from or what part of the planet we're from or whatever. This is all one planet. We all need to start treating each other like human beings. You know what I mean? Because that's what we are. We're all human beings. And, the trip to Mars, everything that they say about us going to Mars and everything else like that, that is another thing where, it kind of wakes you up to know that this is humanity. This is our species moving on to a different planet together, not the United States moving on to another planet or Spain moving on to another planet. This is the whole entire human race expanding.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And in this case, declining. With the present things that are going on right now, the human race declining. And we really need to start waking up and stop treating each other like we're different, is what I'm trying to say. We're not. None of us are. That's my opinion. I don't know. I'm getting sentimental.
Well, I'm better good looking than you, though. Say that much.
It's true. Some. Well, that's not true. But some are good looking.
You said it was true. It was true.
Some are good looking than others, but that shouldn't matter how beautiful I am.
You're done.
I mean,
you're done. You already said you're. That's it. You're done, man. You're done.
Listen, at the end of the day, everybody could love me for who I am. No. Me, not you.
Oh, I was gonna say thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Oh man! All right, guys. So let's have some fun now.
Yes, fun.
So I'm gonna provide you some construction materials.
Here we go.
I'm gonna give you paint. I'm gonna give you.
This is not preempted, please.
20 million. See, Kelly's gonna go get them right now.
I don't have any paints.
Hold on just a sec.
She's bringing other tools. Watch.
I have chicken McNuggets.
I'm gonna give you the blueprint. Can I say blueprint? That thing that the architects use.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're gonna pick a park, Disney park. What would you change? What attractions you would put in there? Let's say, for example, I pick Hollywood Studios, but we don't have any rides or anything in Hollywood Studios. Just the blueprints of the park.
You just have the park. That's it.
Just the park.
Okay. Gotcha.
What would you put there?
All right. Want to start from the bottom and work our way up?
Yeah, ladies first.
Okay.
Wait, what are we doing?
I knew it. I knew you were going to say that. Okay. We don't have anything in the...
Wait, what are we doing? We're making our own park?
Yeah, we don't have anything in the park. Nothing.
We know the names. You can pick either Hollywood Studios, Epcot, Magic Kingdom, or Animal Kingdom. Well, there's nothing in it. Just you have the blueprint. You know where you can construct. What will you do in it? What attractions you will have there?
Okay, so I would start my own, like a whole new land.
Okay.
We all hear these rumors about when Disney World buys land that, they're going to make a fifth park, right?
26
I
acres.
am serious. Don't make fun of me. But, I really think that they should buy the rights to Lord of the Rings and have a Lord of the Rings land where you go to like where the hobbits live. I mean, oh my gosh, I would geek out to the max and oh wow, what? Go to Mordor? Yes, let's do this. I just think there should be, Harry Potter. Disney wanted Harry Potter. They didn't get Harry Potter because they didn't play nice with J.K. Rowling. So they really need Lord of the Rings land.
That would be cool. Hang out with Frito or Fruit Roll Up or whatever his name is.
Frodo.
Can I just say, so Frodo in the movies is so lame. Can we just say that right now?
Yeah,
the real hero is Sam. Sam goes without food for Frodo. He's always having to save Frodo.
Yeah.
Why is Frodo the hero? He's not the hero. He even was going to put, keep the ring. It was Sam. Sam is the ultimate hero. Just saying.
That's what Al said.
He's an a-hole. I agree, though. I agree. Sam was the one doing all the work.
Sam Wise is a hero. But no, I think people love Lord of the Rings. We've got Star Wars. I think it would be amazing. And I'm showing my inner way. I'm a geek. Yeah. So,
yes, your inner geekness.
But that will be a new park, though, right?
Yeah, totally. Because I don't know where else you'd put it. Maybe Animal Kingdom. I don't know. Did I go off topic? It's not a fifth gate. It's put something in an existing park. We kind of talked about that last week, right?
That worked out.
Yeah, that worked out. That's cool. What about you?
Done half Lord of the Rings, half Game of Thrones. That's what you should have done.
Oh, that's even better. Yeah, that's
yes. Winter is coming.
That's good.
Wow.
Only seasons 1 through 6, though. I mean, we don't want to push it.
Well, that last season, I act like it didn't happen.
Yeah,
honestly, I've removed it from my brain.
We won't talk about that. Yeah,
we don't talk about it.
That was horrible.
All right, BP. What about you?
I would have to pick Epcot. That way, I can take different IPs and throw it around the different lands. Like put Mulan over there, and put. I would keep an attraction like Soarin', just because. But the original, I don't like the new go around the world thing.
Really?
No, I enjoy going through the river with the big evergreen trees and going through the orange groves and stuff like that. But it would be Epcot, and it would be Marvel, all like where you could go through cities and food and countries and then go to the future, and that's what I would do there.
That's good.
Right.
That's good.
Wait, you could add a shawarma stand in your Avengers Land. Need that.
Look what your wife said.
That's boring. With that. She's the only one.
I'm gonna go disconnect the internet real quick. Hold on.
Disconnect the upstairs. You're not watching nothing anymore.
So instead of Soarin' over the world, you could have shawarma over the world, right?
Shawarma over the world.
Over the world.
That'd be like a food fight if it was flying.
That is even enticing. That would be fun.
Say, we're trying to help you here, BB.
I like it. Good ideas.
Yeah, of course. What about you, Chris?
All right. So we're going to take Hollywood Studios. All right. We're going to leave it with the Hollywood walk, like you walk down with the Chinese theater at the end.
Okay.
But when you go off to the side, what is that? What is that?
Which side?
Sunset Boulevard?
Is it Hollywood Boulevard that goes down towards Tower Terror?
Is it a Sunset Boulevard?
Sunset Boulevard.
That's it. Sunset, yes. All right. That's all going to be themed through their Who Framed Roger Rabbit? I want that back.
Yes!
All right.
Let's applaud this gentleman.
We're gonna leave Tower of Terror. We'll leave Rock and Roller Coaster, and then the rest of it is nothing but George Lucas land. We're gonna have Star Wars, Indiana Jones, Willow, Red Tails, everything Lucas has ever done. It's all right there. Shows, rides, everything.
Even American Graffiti?
American Graffiti, even.
Yes. All right.
Wow. Nice.
And we might. I don't think we can throw in any Spielberg because he's owned by another company.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Right.
Only things that he collaborated with George with.
Yeah.
but not to change anything, but the whole thing on the Game of Thrones that I brought up for Kelly was
Good night, geek. I mean, good night, Melly Bell.
Disney has those writers. They do have those writers now.
Of course they do.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
It's true.
Of course they do.
So they can do so. It might be in the future. You never know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you never know. All right, Al.
All right. First of all, I would take Animal Kingdom.
Woo!
Why, you ask? Ask why?
Why?
Oh, why?
Is it because statistically it is the largest theme park area?
It is. Yes, that is true.
In the whole entire kingdoms. But I would take Animal Kingdom just for the landmass. But I would take every theme, every thrill and crazy ride that they have, all the thrill rides. You're talking about Thunder Mountain, all the mountains, Thunder Mountain, Space Mountain, all them, right? I would take all the thrill rides like, Tower of Terror, everything, all the ride, that make you kind of want to throw up. And I would take it all and put it in this park, and I would call it the Your Pal Al Land is what I would call it. What, you thought I was going to come up with something that wouldn't plug my channel? Come on, people. All right. No, I'm kidding. No, I would call it like the Thrill Kingdom or something like that. It would be nothing but thrill rides. It would be new thrill rides too, like add in some new roller coasters and stuff like that.
You can't change the name.
Oh, you can't? It's got to be Animal Kingdom? It's got nothing to do with animals.
I give you the blueprint.
It's the blueprint. Yeah. All right. How about
running
this?
around
the Animal Adventure Park. All right.
There you go.
The Animal Adventure Park. Can I change it slightly? Maybe just a little.
Animal Adventure Park.
Yeah, it's got to have something thrilling in it.
Hey, Rachel. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you.
And maybe like dragons.
Wow. Dragons.
I don't know where I got dragons from.
I don't know. You know what I want to do? I'm gonna pick.
You had me at dragons. I love it, Al.
Oh, I'm gonna pick Hollywood Studios.
Hollywood Studios. How did I know that?
And
his favorite park.
I'm gonna have Indiana Jones rides on the left. All Star Wars. Half of the park Star Wars.
Okay, it is already. But
then I'm gonna buy a bunch of land and I'm gonna create the old studio look with backlot studios kind of stuff.
Okay.
So people can see and create a lot of movies, a lot of shows in that park. Like
cool.
It used to be.
Like
before.
they used to.
Like they used to. Yeah.
Yeah, we need to bring that back. Leave the whole thing, but I will buy land or take out even Rock and Roller Coaster. I will take that out and move it to another place.
Absolutely.
Or have that backlot again. That would be awesome. That would be great.
Absolutely.
I think we don't have that anymore.
Yeah. You know what I would like to see them add to Hollywood Studios is Pixar. Like they have Pixar Pier at California Adventure, which was so good with Toy Story and got the little, I just feel like, they could really do some Pixar stuff.
I think that part where Rock and Roller Coaster, where Cars is, they can open all that and create the land there.
We need a Cars land. Come on, that Cars show. Wow, really. Yeah. But I do love the
mediocre
Roger Rabbit,
mediocre
kind of thing. That I dig that a lot. And then you could always meet Jessica Rabbit, so that would be awesome.
Oh, absolutely.
Talking about not since we talked about fantasy here, did you guys hear about all the construction that got defunded?
No.
Yeah, so because of everything that's going on, they're right now the projects that are going through to completion that are the only ones that are confirmed are Ratatouille, Tron,
Of course.
and Guardians of the Galaxy. Every other project, including the Galaxy Hotel, has been put on hold.
Whoa.
Well, 220 still is. They posted something recently about the restaurant, but that's a restaurant though. That's not a ride. But yeah, I think that's still going through.
So so this is going to be like what we seen like in 2008. Yeah, like Pop Century, that art and animation was just supposed to be another part of Pop Century, actually. And they
that's right.
I remember staying there and seeing it the way it was when it was put on hold.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And it grew a lot of trees and bushes around it too. Yeah. I remember too. Yeah, that was nobody knew what was going to happen with that, and then all of a sudden they picked it back up and built art and animation. But interesting.
Yeah, it's crazy to see what's going to come out of all this.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you what's going to happen. The prices are going to go up.
Oh yeah.
You know that already.
100%.
That's going to happen.
Yeah.
So if you're not paying your payments for your annual pass, you might want to put them away in a little savings account for the big bang that's about to happen.
That's going to happen, man. That's going to happen. That's going to happen.
It's understandable, though, man. I mean, the company is losing a lot of money right now. A lot. I'm not just saying that because smoke's coming out of my mouth. I'm saying that to be truthful. I had smoke coming out of my mouth. No, but it is. It's losing a lot of money. I think it's 50 million a day.
They
estimated.
What?
I think
it's
they cannot live on Disney Plus alone.
Yeah.
No,
of course they can. They can. They can do that. No. They need some. They need to make quick money right away. But you know the bottom line. We talked about it the other day. What was it in Disney Friends? Was it that they actually bought? I don't know how many acres. Do you remember, guys?
Yeah. Yes.
They paid like $1 million.
27.
Yeah.
Was it? Yeah.
Something like that. The south, was it the southeast of Magic or west side of Magic Kingdom? Something like that. They said what it was for, and they purchased it on March 31st. So they ain't doing that bad. Well, or whatever they're gonna start build there is gonna make the money. I don't know.
I wonder what they're gonna do with that. I know they're gonna do an extension on the Skyway, from what I understand too.
On the Skyway,
they were. I don't know if they still are, but they said that they were gonna extend it out to the other parts that aren't being touched by the Skyway right now.
Okay.
So I mean, that might still be an idea that they have for later on. I don't know.
I think it's a great idea, don't you? I mean,
I love the Skyway, man.
I love it. I love it.
I personally do too. My wife hates it.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Why?
She gets anxiety on that thing.
Really?
I don't know why. I love it. I go on it all the time.
I do too.
I think I know the reason why they're doing so much with the Skyway is and this came up with, and this, believe me, we were on vacation with my family and my mom and dad. And my dad usually doesn't know anything about Disney. And he stood there while we're on the monorail and he said, Chris, they were supposed to make a monorail that went to Hollywood Studios and everything like this. But he says, because it's swampland here, it costs them $1 million each time they put down a support for the monorail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
we still need the Mark 7s or whatever it is.
Yeah. But obviously, so the Skyliner must be cheaper than what it is to do.
Oh, and definitely
monorails. Yeah.
Oh, big time.
Yeah. The monorail, like the train alone, one train is like, I can't remember the number, but I know it was a huge number.
Didn't we hear sometime that they were gonna get new monorails and stuff like that? But they were so expensive that couldn't get them or something like that.
That's what I'm saying about the Mark 7s.
Yeah.
Who was the sponsor for Spaceship Earth? Was it Siemens?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Disney didn't want them anymore because they wanted to be able to do Spaceship Earth themselves to redo it. Siemens said they would like to stay in, and they even offered to buy Disney new monorail trains, but they wanted it to stay Siemens on the side of the trains, and Disney said no.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys remember what was the name of that ride that I was trying to look for it? Where? Hold on, I got some music in my ears right now. Hold on, give me a second. What? There is a that used to be where Jesus, right next to the People Mover. The one that we went last time with Mel. Memory went blank for a second.
Carousel of Progress?
No, the one next to it.
You talking about Space Ranger Spin?
Yeah. What was that called before? Before all that, I think back in the day.
Several rides. It was
Yeah.
If You Had Wings.
If You Had Wings.
If You Had Wings, that's what it was.
And it was Delta Flight.
Right.
Which was pretty good. I liked If You Had Wings.
I knew he was going to sing it.
It's still in there. It's still here. It's never going away. It's still in the brain. It's like
I remember that as a kid. Yeah.
I love that ride, man. That was one of my favorite rides.
I know. I was looking at it the other day. They had some videos.
Yeah.
And it was fun. And what about the one that was the what Test Track used to be? What was it called?
Test Track.
Test Track.
Yeah, before it was from General Motors, I think it was, right? That you had.
But it was
yes. No, I know what he's saying. No.
You're talking about way old.
Yeah, it didn't even have a ride.
Yeah.
Really.
No.
It had a ride, but
it was a big car that you go out outside and you go like a loop thing, and then you go inside the building. Like you go up. What was it called?
But it was slow though. It wasn't fast though.
Right.
No. But it was nice back in the day.
It was like I don't. Oh God, it was like it was basically like the future of cars. It was showing you like prototypes of different cars and stuff. If anybody looks that up in the chat, put it in the chat because that was I can't remember what it was called.
Dang.
Right.
Back in the day.
No, it wasn't Innovations. No, that was the.
Was it Innovations?
No.
That was
Innovations. Was there in the middle? Yeah.
Yeah.
East and West, right there in the middle.
I can't remember. Wait, hold on. Wait, we got Brian in here. I bet you. What they say? I told you. I knew Brian was going to do
Motion.
it. But I not. I said Brian's here. He'll know what it is, and all of a sudden he pops up. World of Motion.
All right, how are you, man?
Thank you, Brian. Orlando Theme Parks 360 never fails. Thanks, bud. Yeah, World of Motion. That's what it was.
That's what it was.
That was good stuff.
Let me see if I can get it here, huh?
Yeah, can you get a video of that? Pop a little bit of time on that one. That's good.
I don't know how good is it, the quality, but
well, this is before cell phones, so
1994.
1994. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So it's on VHS.
Probably.
So far back, I was a kid. Oh. See, look, it's slow. It's going up and everything. Yeah, and it's going outside, like you said.
Yeah.
Yes, I do remember this. Yes.
Actually, the whole start was they didn't have air conditioning. Like the outside, like where you do the line, I don't remember if they had air conditioning. No,
it was. Yeah, it was pretty sweaty. It's a sweaty ride.
Was it?
It was kind of sweaty.
Let me see. I want to see the track. Let me see the track. You can see it now.
I like
that.
Yeah, it's Haunted Mansion speedish.
It looks like it's slotted track.
Yeah, right.
I do not remember this ride at all.
Really? That's where Test Track is right now. Yeah,
I've seen videos of it and stuff, but like I'm looking at it, it says like ride through 1994. And I'm sitting here thinking, I was at the parks back then, and I do not remember this ride.
Wow.
Yeah, I remember.
Anybody remember Body Wars? Huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember that one.
That was a classic. I love that ride.
Generic Star Tours.
Yes, it was. It was Star Tours before it was Star Tours. Yeah. Remember they made it get hot because it was 98.6 degrees.
Oh, yes.
Body, so it would get hot in there and everything. Yeah, that was cool. I love that.
Let me see. If I make it bigger, will it look better? Let me see. Hold on.
And they had the bikes out in the pavilion.
Right.
When you rode them, they had movie screens on front of the bikes, and it would be like you're riding through the mountainside and all that stuff.
yeah.
It was like exercise bike. That was a good place, man. I don't know why they shut that whole entire pavilion down, man. That was what pavilion was that?
Jesus, I don't remember which one was it.
I know which one you're talking about, but I can't think of it.
It's like all health. It was like health.
Yeah.
Isn't the one that's over by where Guardians
it's still
is being
there.
done?
It's still there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's that like that bronze dome one, isn't it?
Right.
Yeah. It's being turned into play now. Or is it play? I think.
What is it?
Yeah.
This is like I don't remember the inside though. This is like the spaceship Earth kind of thing.
It's it had Spaceship Earth vibes to it. Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because the cars almost look like they're Spaceship Earth, don't they?
But the spaceship Earth was already there.
Yeah.
Yep, this is how I remember. Yeah, it kind of like Spaceship Earth. It would go through the history of automobiles and
transportation.
Yeah,
that's what it was.
That's the part where everybody used animals as transportation. You know, good stuff.
Wow, I didn't remember the inside. I totally forgot the inside.
Oh yeah.
Look at the tires. Well, the whatever.
Yeah, you're trying to figure out how to make a wheel.
Yeah, wheel.
And then this genius came up with it.
Yeah.
Why won't a square work?
Now, when you finish the ride, they didn't have cars back then, right? Like they do now, right?
I think they still did. Are you sure? I thought they still did at the end. Because it was still sponsored by GM.
Yeah.
Right.
I think there was cars at the end.
Well, when you were standing in line, they were showing like the prototype cars of the future.
Right.
Remember?
Did they?
Yeah,
I
off to the side.
Yeah.
I remember the queue line because I complained a lot in the in the queue line. I always complained to my parents every time we had to stand in line for anything.
Why?
I don't know. I was a kid. You know, I didn't really stand there for 4 hours.
I remember this kid.
You remember how people used to smoke cigarettes in the queue line and nobody said anything? I remember that.
Yeah.
Well, here's what's weird is Disney reuses animatronics all the time.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And I think it's in Spaceship Earth. There's actually what's his name from the Carousel Progress.
Oh yeah.
He's actually in there. He's actually in Spaceship Earth.
He's redressed.
Yeah, they reused the mold and everything. And then another one was the pirate.
Oh, the dragon.
That's got the big cheeks. And he's also in Spaceship Earth as well. Oh yeah. Is that Da Vinci? Isn't that Da Vinci with his flying machine?
I think so.
I think so, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow, man. I remember this thing.
That is classic.
I
remember that, yeah. This is bringing me back.
The more we watch this, the more I remember the inside. Because I remember the progress of the automobile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Orlando Theme Parks 360 says, well, each animatronic has a model. They are interchangeable. So, yeah, definitely.
Mm.
And for good sense, too, because I'm sure that it's not cheap to make one of those things either.
Oh,
so.
probably not.
I'm sure. Probably not.
Even though they do make like hundreds of them. But
Kelly, you remember this ride or you never?
I'm really a Disneylander.
Oh, okay.
it's true. Yeah.
That's right.
That was Gonzo honking the horn that he has. It's kind of like a morning show on the radio.
I thought it was because it was the horn for one of these older cars that we're looking at.
Oh.
That was the other day. It was fun though.
The horses. I remember this.
She's gone.
I remember the horses.
Oh no.
Who left?
She's back. She's back.
Kelly's gone.
You kick her again, didn't you?
No, I didn't kick anybody.
Can you bring her back? Oh, no.
I'll bring her in.
All right, cool.
There she is. All right.
Welcome back, Kelly.
Yes.
Thank you.
Come back.
Yeah, this does remind me of Spaceship Earth.
I know.
Yeah, it does. Yes.
I remember this too. Yeah. Whenever I rode the Great Movie Ride, I always thought that a lot of the animatronics and stuff that were in the Wild West scene where the actual live actor jumped into the car with you, I thought it came from that. I thought they probably pulled a couple of them, which you probably did. You never know. But
yeah.
I remember that. Oh, that is the most classic Disney scene right there. That really is. What are you doing over there?
Oh, put some effects, man.
Sound effects.
Sound effects.
What this guy was doing?
Change the video to 2x.
To 2x.
Yeah, speed it up.
Oh, speed it up?
Yeah.
How the hell you speed that up? I don't know.
It is a little slow, actually.
Now it froze.
Oh, no.
Where's the 2?
It's on the gear, yeah.
Here?
Hit the gear.
Settings.
And then
Playback speed normal.
Yeah.
And then do 2.
2?
Yeah.
There you go.
There we go. Now we're moving right along. Now we're popping. This is the speed run through history.
But that ride didn't go that fast, though.
No, it didn't.
Dude, was this ride that long? Was it?
Yeah, it was a long ride. It was an extra long ride, yeah.
I think they're actually doing history in real time.
Yeah.
For real. Like,
how long it's
aged
taken?
like 12 years already.
He had a shorter beard. He actually was clean shaven when he got here.
I was.
BP was clean shaven when he got here. And look how long this is taking.
I remember this part.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You guys remember? I don't remember this stuff.
You don't remember that? Yeah. Goofy. Yeah, I remember that. I remember. Oh, yeah. And then their classic drive.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Did that with You Had Wings and a whole bunch of other ones. Oh, and then, of course, the Time Portal. They love to do this stuff. It's amazing how many different rides had the same exact stuff in it. You know? The same mechanics, if you will.
Look at that. That's crazy, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Everything at Epcot, too, like 30 minutes plus an hour in the exit. Yeah.
Yeah, back in the day, yeah, for sure.
You got your money's worth.
This is the ride I get on to take a nap.
Definitely be sleeping.
Air conditioning.
Once you go inside.
Yeah.
There's 2 rides that, you know what?
I don't even know what this is.
Oh, yeah, this, let me take this out. This is already, yeah. All right, cool.
Oh, I
That's
can wake
crazy.
up now. Okay.
Yeah. So let me ask you guys a question. I'm going to start with me first. Which ride?
You're going to ask yourself a question.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Gonzo, which ride have you fell asleep before in this? Well, let me tell you, Gonzo, that it will be the president's thing.
Hall of Presidents.
Yeah. What up, Zip? How are you, man? Thanks for being here. And Carousel of Progress.
Really?
Okay. Yeah.
My
Wait,
wife
what was the question?
Ride you fell asleep on.
Also, can you ask the question
Oh,
again?
gotcha.
Where have you fallen asleep and what ride?
I was hoping you were not like, those are my favorites. You know, I just seriously want to fight people when they're like, you're like, oh, what's your favorite ride? And they're like, Carousel of Progress. You're like, we can't be friends. So
What?
Wow.
okay, say I'm lying. Say anybody that says Carousel of Progress is their very favorite ride.
Not my favorite,
You
but
want
I do.
to be
No,
friends with
no.
Yeah,
Honestly,
those
no
classic rides. I mean,
It's a
one of those
classic, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Especially to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Orlando
just
theme park
kidding.
says-
Anyway, go ahead. So those are both very good sleep-worthy rides. Good job.
What about you, Kelly?
Attraction.
What about you, Kelly?
Oh, wow.
Oh my goodness. Okay,
Your
so
channel did not
you know,
freeze.
when I don't know about sleeping. Have I fell asleep? I wish I could sleep during Carousel of Progress. That thing freaks me out. I would rather ride Haunted Mansion and get freaked out and scared.
Oh my
That
God.
thing just scares me. It's so weird. And I do love to sneak into Country Bears or Tiki Room for the air conditioning.
Yeah.
True.
Okay.
Seriously, it's entertaining and it's cool.
Have
Yeah.
you fallen asleep in any of those?
I don't know if I could fall asleep, but you know,
Close
it's
enough.
definitely it's the air conditioning I'm after.
Yeah.
Nice.
BP?
What about you, BP?
For me, a couple. One of them is Universe of Energy, with those big old like boat like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They weren't boats, but they were massive moving machines.
Mm-hmm.
I can see that.
And then I think the other one was Haunted Mansion.
Really?
Wow.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I can see that.
it goes so slow. It's almost like rocks the baby to bed. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can
especially
see
with
that.
air
It's kind
conditioning.
of cool and dark.
Yeah, dark.
And slow. I can see that.
Especially if you've been there all day long. You go there and close your eyes, you're going to sleep, guaranteed.
True.
Yeah, that's a good one.
All right, Chris, what about you, buddy?
I think there's 4 of them.
Ooh,
Shit.
wow. So you actually pay entrance to go to sleep?
Okay, understand. Okay, I don't live in Florida. All right, so when we go down there, it's like an all-day thing. Try to get everything done before we have to go back. So yeah, there's some days where you're like tired. And Spaceship Earth, the descent where they lean you back and it's dark. It is so easy to fall asleep on that.
Yeah.
Carousel Progress. I love Carousel Progress, but I have fallen asleep in there before.
Yep.
What is it? Is it the American Adventure in Epcot back there?
Yeah. That's when my wife fell asleep in.
You know what? It's 5.
And she
now that I'm
snores.
thinking about
So
it,
imagine how great that was.
So, so we got. Is that 2 so far?
Yeah.
Or 3? That's 3.
3.
Okay?
Yeah.
All right. I have fell asleep during the Hall of Presidents just at the beginning of it. You know, where they just show all that stuff before they bring the animatronics out.
Yeah.
And then like I switched it to 5 and VP when he brought up the Ellen's Universe of Energy. I have fell asleep on that as well. So.
Now, you guys fell asleep actually in the ride or in the queue?
No, on the ride. On the ride
itself. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, on the ride itself.
Okay.
How can you fall asleep in the queue?
Oh, you watch a movie there or something? Then the big hall, remember?
He's talking about with the Ellen movie that they show.
Oh, you're talking about before you even get on the little car?
Yeah, in the queue.
Oh.
And before it was the Ellen movie, it was like, you know, the history of the earth and how
Like that, right?
Yeah.
it'd be like, and it rained,
Yeah.
and it rained, and it rained, and it rained.
And what happened after that?
It's like, shut up. It rained.
I know Al's first one.
Ellen in Jeopardy. That's right. Yeah, Ellen in Jeopardy. That's right. What about you, Mr. Al?
I fell asleep on Mission Space.
I have fell
That's
asleep.
another one.
On Mission Space, I couldn't fall asleep in because there's too many people in there. Too close together and everything. No, I have fallen asleep on Spaceship Earth. It was one time I was really, really tired. I was the only one there, you know, without my family. I was the only one there. What I meant by that, I was the only one there. And this is quite recently, actually. I mean, this is like I'd say probably about 6 or 7 years ago. And I was tired, and I sat in there. And the moment we started going up, you know, And they're like, let's take your picture. Right after they took my picture, I was like,
you were gone. You were gone.
I was out. And when I woke up, how I woke up was one of the cast members at the end going, sir, the ride's over. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. But yeah, I fell asleep.
Really?
But probably because I've seen it so many times, dude. It was just one of those. And I was tired, man. I was exhausted. But yeah.
Wow.
That combination. Yeah, man. Put me out. Rocked me to sleep.
That's great.
Very fun times, though.
Oh yeah.
Good thing I wasn't filming. I
Now
didn't even have a camera then.
Yeah.
we did the park, right? Where there's a ride I'd like to redesign.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead, shoot.
Now it's not so much redesign it, but kind of make it different. I want to take Soarin' and take the same thing they've done with Star Tours, and I want it where you go in there and you can either see soaring over California, soaring around the world. I could see them doing other ones and adding them in there, and every time you go in, it's something different. Not, it goes through a rotation, but
Okay.
because a lot of people miss that soaring over California.
So like Star Tour or something like that?
You know what I'm talking about, as how Star Tours has different missions, where at the beginning it was all the same thing. I want them to do that, the same thing with Soarin', where you go in there and, you got a chance of seeing soaring over California or soaring over the world, and then add new ones.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
That's
That'd
a
be
really
really
good
cool.
idea. Just a quick question. Before it was soaring around the world in Florida, was it soaring over Florida or was it soaring over
No,
California?
it was
Soaring over
California.
California, never Florida.
Wild. Okay. So I've
Which
been in
for-
California, but in California, but then I saw stuff soaring over the world here. So
Which for me, originally being from Oregon, I appreciated soaring over California because it brought back a lot of that Pacific Northwest.
Right.
exactly.
But
I love
then-
it. Going over the orange groves and that smelled like
Yep.
oranges.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But they've got what? This one, or soaring over California, ends at Disneyland.
Mm-hmm.
They got soaring around the world. It ends at Epcot.
Yeah.
Would be great to have ones that would end in Disney Paris, and have ones at different places. Yeah, I think that would be awesome.
Ones that end in downtown Orlando? No, never mind. It's not good. It's not good. Never mind.
Not a pub crawl.
Yeah.
No, sorry. I want
Right,
them to bring. I want them to bring back.
Mr. Toad.
Thank you.
Oh.
Yes,
Yeah.
Mr. Toad. Yeah, that's exactly what I was going for, man. I just didn't think of it.
I
Yeah.
should bring that back for sure.
Oh yes.
So many good rides, man. That should bring back.
Oh yeah.
I think we should have the submarine back at Magic Kingdom. Remember we used to have that submarine. What was it?
20,000 leagues under the sea.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
That was a
Why'd
great
you have to
one.
bring that up?
Why? You hate it?
Okay. All right. You want a story?
Jeez,
Here we go.
So, my wife and I started dating in 1992, and after we were together for 6 months, I took her to Walt Disney World.
Okay.
My mom, of course, we went there every other year for vacation. My mom's like, make sure she sees everything. And so I'm like, Margie, we're not going to ride this ride. I don't really care for it. It's not something you're going to miss. It's going to be here forever. You'll be able to see it anytime we come back. So just tell my mom that you rode 20,000 leagues under the sea. They tore it out.
Wow.
It wasn't there. So she never got to ride that ride.
Oh boy, you're bad. Wow.
Didn't they turn it into Ariel's Grotto or something like that for a while?
Part of it was Ariel's Grotto.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they had the other part didn't they have where you could meet, I think they had Mr. Smee and Captain Hook. You could meet over, on the one
meet
part.
them on the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But isn't the mine train where it used to be, more or less? Oh, that part right there?
Yeah, I believe the mine train. Yeah, it is a mine train that's in that area now. Yes.
Yeah.
Mm.
But But
yeah, the mine train is exactly where it was. Yeah, where that was.
And then we had that old Skyliner that you from the what was it?
Oh yeah, Tomorrowland to
Tomorrowland.
Fantasyland. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
the Skyway.
Yeah, now it's at the Tangled Bathrooms. That's where it ended at.
Yes,
Yeah.
the Tangled
Yeah.
bathroom.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Tangle's such a great movie. All they get is bathrooms. And then
It
I believe
deserves more than a bathroom. It's such a good movie.
and then they're in
It should have a
Tomorrowland.
dark.
It was at the new or the bathrooms are their back air. That's where it started off at.
It ended
Yeah.
right with the bathrooms off on the
Yeah.
side there by the. I always call it the Chinese restaurant, but
Chinese restaurant?
yeah. Have you
What?
ever noticed that? Have you ever really noticed that? That I'm trying. What is the name of it? The one over there in the corner when you're entering Tomorrowland from Main Street from way over
Oh,
there.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
I
Chinese
don't know what
restaurant.
Isn't it called isn't it some kind of pavilion?
Horizon or something? No, not
Something like
Horizon.
that. I can't remember.
Yeah,
I know that you can't go there and watch the fireworks. They
it's
block it
never
off.
open.
No, it
Also,
isn't
it's never
when
open.
it is. But even when it's not open, you can't go down and sit there just to watch the fireworks. I was
no. Yeah, that's a special thing. You gotta pay like $50 to do that. That's the dessert thing.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Yeah, it's right there. You're talking about the place that's right along the purple Instagram wall.
yeah, right
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
Where?
It's never
Where's-
open. So you
Yeah,
don't
it's
know-
hard. Yeah, it's never
Oh, the
open.
one by the corner. The one in the corner.
yeah.
Yeah, it's never open. Yeah.
And when it is open, though, I swear it's a Chinese restaurant, man. It has
Really?
Chinese food. Yeah. It literally has Chinese food in it. And I'm
You
like,
didn't
why
know-
do they have Chinese
You didn't know that.
Tomorrowland?
You didn't know that's the future food. Chinese
Well,
food is
yeah, I
the
guess
future.
Is it the Tomorrowland Terrace?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes,
I
that's
think
it.
it's the
yes.
Tomorrowland Terrace.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it. Or the Tomorrowland Chinese food terrace.
Right.
Wow.
Now,
But it's good though. I'm not knocking it. It's actually good food. I wish they do.
now
Yes, you
Kelly
do.
talks. She talks about the carousel progress. I'm like, wait. I don't think I could be friends with you if you told me the Astro Orbiter is your favorite ride.
Yeah.
Why do we still
Right?
have Astro? I don't know why we still
Intense
have
stuff.
And I get feeling nostalgic about it, but when you ask somebody, "What's your favorite ride?" and that's the first thing they say, you're like, "What?"
I know. Literally, the only people who
Is it a
ride
ride?
Astro
No,
Orbiter
what
are
is
the
it?
first people. It's like their first time at Disney World. Like
No,
everybody
come on,
who's
hold
actually
on,
been
hold
to
on,
Disney
hold
World a
on.
couple
Don't-
times.
No.
You can't knock the Astro Orbiter. It's a
Yes, you can.
no,
It's
no,
Dumbo
no.
Yes, you
way up
can.
high. That's all it is. Dumbo way up high.
It's a spinner.
Hold on. First off,
Well,
It's faster than
thought
Dumbo.
Dole Whip Dad.
It's higher than
He just
Dumbo.
came into chat.
Hey, Jeff.
I-
Man, how are
We
you?
went to Magic Kingdom together, and I thought he liked Carousel of Progress. So I'm like, okay, let's go, get
It
on
broke
it.
down when we tried to
whatever.
take him on.
And after we did it, he goes, "Why did we do that?" I'm like, "I thought you liked it." He goes, "Well, I thought you liked it." I was like,
No.
"No."
We tried to take him on it, but it broke down.
Yeah.
We went on it. We had to leave.
I get why people like it. It's just I don't know. When they're in the future or whatever,
Yeah.
why is everybody
Right.
dressed like it's 1982? I don't understand.
It's getting an update though, from what I understand.
Yeah.
Right?
But they can't update it past 1999.
Yeah, true.
Oh, what kind of
Because
update they
because-
gonna get?
Well, because it has to be for that century. That's what it is. It's for that century.
Okay.
Oh, got you. Yeah, they really
Yeah.
can't go into
The question still is,
2000.
why are they dressed like it's 1982?
I know.
Because that was the last time it was updated, Kelly.
Yeah. And I love how they talk about this technology. They're like, oh, in the future, we're gonna have things that you talk to your house, and we're all like, Siri. You know?
Yeah.
We're like pulling our phones out, like, are my lights on at home, 400 miles away?
Do you guys
Yes,
ever
they are. Would you like me to turn them off? Yes, please do that.
Yeah. Do you guys ever watch Star Trek, the old series?
Of course.
I have. have.
Yes.
There's a bunch of stuff there.
We're all but the nerds. Why would you ask that question?
You don't, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff there that we haven't now.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah. And there's stuff that we got from there that's outdated. Like the flip phone. It's outdated.
Yeah,
Nobody
yeah.
has one.
Pulling out, I was like, hey, someone hands him an Android. Not data. Anyway, so good times though. Good times.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to remember what was the name of that ride? I forgot what it was, but it was I don't remember. It was a good ride though. I don't remember that name now.
What was it? Describe it.
It was like a yellow car.
Yellow car.
I wasn't sure, man.
That sums it up.
We're talking about 1980 or something like that. Was it Winnie the Pooh back then? Was it a yellow car?
No. Winnie the Pooh wasn't back then. No.
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 Winnie the Pooh's fairly new.
What was back there?
Winnie the Pooh is fairly new. I'm a poet.
Yes.
I didn't know it.
Well, before it was what? There was like 4 rides there. There was Peter Pan. What else
Right.
was?
There
Winnie
was
the Pooh
Snow
took
White?
over Mr. Toad's
Mr.
Wild
Toad,
Ride.
but they had
Okay.
Snow White's Scary Adventure.
It could be a Snow White then. That was pretty cool. That they opened the door. Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, they
Scary.
saw that
It
in
was
Disneyland.
scary.
Yes.
Yeah, it was scary. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
That was a
it's
great
big.
ride.
Did Disney World have? I mean, I went when I was little, and I don't really remember. But did they have Pinocchio?
No. Never
No.
had
No,
Pinocchio.
just Disneyland.
No, we never had Pinocchio. I've
We have
heard
the
stories.
Pinocchio house. The restaurant. That's about it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we've had the
that's what it
restaurant,
was.
but that's
Which
it.
was Geppetto's at Disneyland. They had a similar, but it was Geppetto's. But now it's the Red Rose Tavern.
Oh,
So-
okay.
Oh, really? Okay.
Mhm.
Interesting stuff.
That's what.
And
It
the
was.
food's amazing. The Beast Burger, crazy good. It's like a huge burger topped with like brisket. And
Oh, wow.
amazing. Yes.
That sounds delicious.
See, I've never been to Disneyland, but my aunt, she went, and I asked her what it was like, and she's like, "It's like Disney World in the '70s," is what she said.
Disneyland?
Because
Really?
That's what she said. She said it was like Disney World in the '70s.
Really?
Yes.
It's not though. I mean, it's Magic Kingdom. I mean, you have to think about Magic Kingdom is kind of based on Disneyland. But
Right.
it's kind of like
So is Disneyland future kind of thing?
is it what?
Is it Disneyland but in the future? Magic Kingdom?
Um,
Kind of?
I mean, yeah, I guess. I don't know. I mean, Disneyland is kind of like Magic Kingdom more so than any of the other
Right.
Disney parks.
Well, Disneyland at one time was called the Magic Kingdom when it first opened up.
it still is the original
Yeah.
Magic
Yeah.
Kingdom.
Yes. But I think what my
But
aunt was
it's
stating.
not dated. It's just
Right.
it is smaller, and I want to
I think-
fight people when they're like the castle's so small. But it is more immersive, I would say. Like when you go through Adventureland, I mean, you really feel like you're in the jungle. You know, it is more compact though, for
Right.
sure.
Mhm.
Definitely more compact.
I believe what she was saying was because in the '70s, the only thing you had was the Magic Kingdom for Disney World.
That's probably right.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Kelly, speaking of castles, did you buy that new castle today that was released on Shop
No.
Disney?
I did see it. I'm sure my daughter Taylor, she's in the chat right now. Taylor Made Disney is probably all over that. I don't really do princesses, so but Taylor does for sure.
Where it was released?
They on Shop Disney they released they're releasing a new line of Princess Castle products.
Okay.
One of them, the one that I bought today, is a pin And it's like a jumbo pin. It's like 4 inches tall. And they're coming out with 10 of them, one for each castle of the different princesses.
That's an awesome pin. And you got it okay? Did you like get up early to get it or?
No, I was up early. I was at work already. And my wife was texting me and she's like, I'm ready to get it. I'm like, I don't think it's gonna sell out that fast because it wasn't a limited edition. But they have even figurines, like they have a $150 castle figurine.
Yes,
that they're selling. They have a journal, a puzzle. So they're coming out with all these lines. But there's 10 different castles that they're coming out with.
Oh wow,
that's great. What is it, like $200?
It's $30 a pin, and there's 10 of them. And then if you want the display case, that's another $80.
I saw that display case. That's pretty cool. Now, what's the LE on those?
It's not.
Oh, okay.
It's a limited release, so they're not saying how many they're going to release.
Coming August 2020, Disney face mask with matching ears, only $39.
Oh, man.
You laugh, it'll probably be like June, not August.
I'm sure, man. That's gonna be good stuff. I'm surprised people aren't selling it right now.
I saw someone on Etsy. They made a Marvel one that looked pretty dope.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. That's funny though.
Look, man, I wouldn't pay. Let me show you this. I wouldn't pay $149 for this. Would you guys pay? Hold on, let me see. Will you guys pay $149.99 for this?
No.
No, I wouldn't pay $149.99, but I pay $49.99 for
it. How big is it? Does it say?
Oh, it lights up. Go to the dark picture, actually. The second picture down. Ooh.
Oh, wow.
That's not worth $150.
No, it's still worth it, but
I mean, I could put a light bulb on it.
I guess it depends on what it's made out of or who did it
and how
everything
big.
like that.
$10 right here. You see it?
That's small. 10 and a half inches?
4, yeah.
No.
It's limited release, obviously. Film design since it wasn't. Nah, that's not worth it. I would have paid.
It doesn't come with the batteries for $149.99. They couldn't put the batteries in it.
I don't think you can do that, Jeff.
Can I live in it, Jeff?
Can I live in it?
Yeah.
That's barely big enough for an ant farm.
Yeah.
Love that for a nightlight though, or something.
Really?
Cool. Oh yeah, she'd be all over that for a nightlight, man.
For $150?
No, she's not gonna get it. I didn't say she was gonna get it.
I thought you were gonna get it.
I'm saying she'd like it though. She likes a lot of things, but too bad.
I can make her one for $150.
Something better than that. Yeah. Don't tell me it's a cardboard cutout. Oh no! All right.
Oh, look at the case for the pins.
Yeah.
Oh,
and so wow. that case is 13 inches tall and 17 inches wide.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
So it's a big size.
And it opens. The pins open up, or is that the case that opens up?
No, that's the pins.
Oh wow, those are cool.
Okay, so where's I'm missing something? So where's the pin?
What is not limited release? That's it. That's a good point, Jeff.
The pin's the square on the right.
This one?
The one that keeps opening? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So it goes back to this.
But if you go back to that other page and scroll down a little bit. Scroll down.
This one? Okay.
Yep. If you scroll down, it shows you the other castles. So they're gonna have Frozen,
wow.
Mulan, Snow White, Aladdin.
Oh, okay.
But they're not showing you pictures of them yet.
So
that
they're
is
not.
so cool. Even though they're not limited edition, they're limited release. Taylor was saying in chat, which is I was thinking when you mentioned you got it, those are going to appreciate in value. I know you want it because you love it, but castles always do really well. People love them.
Yeah. I have the 2003 cast member castles that are about 2.5 inches tall where the drawbridge is open on them. I have those. Awesome. I have those in my room. Those, so to your point, same thing, because those were what, I don't know, $20 a piece, and they're like $125 a piece now.
Wow, that's awesome.
So they haven't sold any of the pins then, right?
Today they just released that one.
This one.
Yes.
But I guess it's not more available because it doesn't let me.
That's the only one available right now. Yeah.
And that's what it looks like. It looks like a banner.
This one.
That's it.
Okay.
No, that's it right there.
Okay.
Yeah,
I got you. Okay.
That's not bad. $30. That's not bad.
Go to the
and it's big.
They're so big.
Fourth down. Yeah.
Fourth down.
Yeah, that's with it open. Oh, that is cool. Yeah.
Also, when it opens, it's like, oh, okay, so you can see inside of it.
It's just pictures and stuff. That's pretty neat. That's cool. I like that.
Opens like a dollhouse. Yeah.
Now, does anyone else in here collect pins?
No, absolutely.
I know that that you do, but do you collect pins, Gonzo or Al? Or
no, not a lot.
I have pins.
Not your thing.
I have
can't find them.
I have. Let me tell you right now. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I have these though.
I got about 30.
I think Gonzo keeps hanging around. He's eventually going to get bitten by the pin bug.
You think so?
Hey, you're the one that saw that. You saw the opening day pin, and you were like, "I want that runaway railway opening day pin."
Yeah.
It starts with 1.
No, I got a bunch of them. But
I have this one.
wait, let me stop. Sorry. What do you have?
That's the one that
Al's over here with buttons.
I have buttons.
That's the one they give you for building a lightsaber.
Yep.
That's cool.
And then the other one I have on my Disney cat hat, which is Jiminy Cricket's conscience badge.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's
then
awesome.
When you flip it open, and there's Jiminy Cricket.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
Brian,
are you an honorary citizen?
Brian,
Magic Kingdom.
Brian, don't pay attention to Dole Whip Dad. That's a long story about the water situation. Water tastes different, and that's
different.
I mean, I think this is gonna be a year already, and we're still talking about this. Water tastes different.
Has it been a year since that time?
I think so, isn't it? Pretty soon. I'm pretty sure.
Water does taste different.
It does.
Not all water tastes the same.
But Kelly, when a hurricane is coming, you're not choosy.
Are we talking bottled water, or are we talking tap water or bottled water?
No, bottled water. So here's it. All right. So since Jeff, you know why you should come out here for a second? I'll send you the invite. You should turn your computer on, Jeff. You should turn your computer off and come over here. I'll send you the invite. So here's the thing. Hey Baxter, how are you? Baxter's in
the limited freaking release water.
No. So here's the thing. So my friend Sam and Jeff, we were here. Okay, so he's gonna go upstairs. Okay, so I'll wait for him to come over here. Well, actually, no, because I know he's not gonna let me talk. So let me do it now before he comes up. So, there was the hurricane, the big hurricane that passed a year ago, almost.
Okay.
Unfortunately, it hit Bahamas and destroyed Bahamas. Stuff like that. Okay. So we were here. I was here from Miami. I hadn't moved yet. So I was here in Miami, but I was with my friend Sammy and Al, and we just hanging around. It was by when Star Wars Galaxy opened. So my wife calls me and says, "Listen, down here in Miami, the water is gone. So make sure you get some water before you get your butt down here." So okay. So we went to a couple of places. I think it was a CVS or something like that. And Jeff tells me, "Hey, there's water." I said, "No, I don't like that brand. It tastes different." And he looked at me like funny. I'm like, it tastes different. So he's saying that water is water, doesn't matter. And I told him, no, water tastes different. Depends on the brand, is different.
Okay. If I'm going to the store and it's a regular day, I agree with you.
Yeah,
but if it's a freaking hurricane, water is water as long as it's bottled and not tapped.
That's right, VP. That's right.
Hey, this sounds familiar, doesn't it? It really does sound familiar.
And then he goes, but listen, you have this 2 per person, whatever. I said, no, just keep that. Here, take this one. Take one. I want this one. And were you there, or was it Sammy?
I was there. I heard. Well, I wasn't there. I wasn't at the store with you.
Oh, we met you after or something like that.
Yeah, I heard the whole story afterwards.
Yeah, so I'm like, yeah, I don't want to take that brand. Here, take this one because it's 2 per person, so take this one. But you can get this one for cheap or something like that. Well, I forgot what it was. I said, no, I like this brand. Come on.
I think that was either the second or third time I'd watched you and Jeff on Disney Friends when you guys talked about that.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah, that was good stuff.
That's when the H2o crew came out.
The H2o crew, yes.
Yeah, because that's what it was. But honestly, if you're gonna be in a hurricane and you need water, you need to drink the water that you like. Right, VP?
What did he die?
No.
Hold on. That's like saying right now, if you're out of toilet paper, and you're gonna go not buy that brand because you don't like that one, you want the other one,
of course,
but you need toilet paper.
Listen, there's
brands you're not gonna buy that one.
Of course, this is probably not gonna be PG-13 in a second, but there's paper that you buy. And when you do what you gotta do, it breaks.
Well, yes.
Well, it's the same thing as water.
It's the same as water.
If you drink water that is not the one that you like, it's gonna taste different. Kelly said it.
But the job of water is to hydrate you. It doesn't matter what the
Kelly, can you?
Well, no, I have to say I'm with you on this, Gonzo, and I'm also with you on the toilet paper. Because anything that is not Charmin Ultra Soft just should not be allowed. Let's just say that. And the Orlando theme park 360, he said, he's that way about Coke and Pepsi. Yes.
What is
Pepsi people, I don't understand you. They're the same people that want to go and sit in carousel.
I'll pull it up, Daniel.
What did he say about Coke and Pepsi? I missed that.
Here, I got it.
I do that with Coke. He do what?
He won't get Coke. He'll have to get Pepsi.
Send it to your email.
Oh, wow.
I'm gonna send it again.
Oh yes, Coca-Cola. Yep.
I'll send it to your email.
Let me ask you guys this though. So you remember when Coke and Pepsi did the Coke versus Pepsi thing?
Yeah.
Where you send the link, Waterboy?
Let me ask you a question. Do you think Coke and Pepsi are the same?
No.
I can see Gonzo.
No, they don't taste the same.
Having all different waters.
It's the same thing as water, BP.
No.
Oh, yes, I said I agree with you. Except for the damn hurricane.
Yeah, except for a hurricane. You're correct. I agree with VP. All right, water. If you're not in a hurricane and you're just buying water, then yes, buy what you like. But if it's a hurricane, you buy what you can get your hands on.
Oh, bro. You guys are killing me.
But I can tell you what.
I'm on your side, Gonzo. I'm on your side.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Sorry, Chris. Give me a second.
That's all right.
Before orange juice. Does it taste the same? Orange juice.
Are we talking about freshly squeezed? Are we talking about concentrated?
Orange juice.
Hold on.
Pulp? No pulp? What are we talking?
Yeah.
Regular orange juice. Does it stay the same? Different brand. Does it stay the same?
Are we using Florida oranges or California?
No, orange juice is orange juice.
No,
it's different.
It doesn't taste the same.
All right, here you
some
go.
people like it chunky with like the pulp in it.
Yeah.
Some people like it smooth.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Here it comes. Get ready. It's gonna be good now. Get ready. Get ready. Here it comes. All right.
There he is.
It's your show. Go ahead. I'm gonna mute myself. There you go. Go ahead, Jeff. Go ahead.
Oh look, I can like high five both.
First of all, if that is the VP, you're my favorite of all time, and I just met you. Hello. So if you're worried about
I thought I was
dying,
your favorite, Jeff. I'm
Worry about
really offended.
you were until you said, "Oh, I agree with Gonzo about flavored freaking water." So listen, when you're about to die and you need toilet paper or water, do you go into? Can I please have the grade A toilet paper? I've been using my, tree in the backyard. No, you don't. You don't. It's water. It was a hurricane. You were bringing water because you were afraid you were gonna, die. The man said you could. So Gonzo's up there paying for water. He's got whatever is. I'm not.
It does have
water.
a taste.
I have never, Stephen. I have never said in my life water tastes the same as all other water. I have said that if you're standing in line and the man says you can only buy 2 of those, and you look at me like you're sad because you wanted more than 2, and then over there you can have all the freaking water you want, and I say, hey, you can have all the freaking water you want in that pile, and he says, no, this one tastes better.
Yeah,
you're crazy. Gonzo, you're up.
it's true. It doesn't taste the same.
Dasani has tailor-made Disney. True. Dasani has like a tastes like rocks or something. I don't know.
So, like, you can win an argument, you can lose an argument, you can have another argument.
Okay.
Or you can just talk about, shoelaces. But what does that have to do with if you're going to die? So, Gonzo, were you trying to buy water because you thought you wouldn't be able to have water and, you might die? Is that why you're buying water? Or were you looking for your favorite flavor water to have 3 days later?
So, I'm very difficult. So that would be.
You don't say.
So that would be my favorite water to survive 3 days.
If it's the end of his life, Jeff, he wants the water he likes.
He wants to go out tasting.
Yes. Yes. Let's go with our pinkies together.
Earlier because this water doesn't taste just right.
We can't trust you, Jeff. We know you drink Pepsi.
I have a feeling.
Also irrelevant to I'm gonna die if I don't have water, but I'm not gonna buy that water. And I can't believe, and it feels like, I know you said it's been about a year. It feels like I'm 50. It feels like 90 years of we've been having this. But whatever.
So, Jeff.
Yes.
Pepsi or Coke? Does it taste the same?
So I run a nonprofit, and one of them writes me a big check, and the other one I drink. So, yeah. I'm going to skip on live. Whatever this, couldn't quite hear you. What?
It's the same thing as water. It's different.
One writes me a big check, and one.
I know.
You win, Jeff. That's a great reason to drink Pepsi.
It's pretty hard to get me to not have an opinion, but on that one, I'm gonna just bottle it up. Oh, see what I did there? Bottle it up.
So make sure you drink the water that you like.
Unless, of course, you're dying.
And make sure you're
dying.
The toilet paper.
VP, was it you that had the toilet paper analogy?
Yes.
I was walking up the stairs, but I thought it was you. So I hope everybody's got their toilet paper. I'm keeping mine close by because you never know. But if you've been using, your puppy or the backyard bush or whatever, and then you see a brand that you don't like, is that what I'm going to wait for maybe next Thursday?
I'm going to wait.
Or you just take the puppy out in the back again. I mean, what are we doing here?
That poor puppy.
Yeah. If you're waiting for
Go on, Gonzo,
your
the
own
ball's
brand.
in your court. What are we doing?
I thought he was asking you.
No, I'm asking you, Gonzo. I can tell already that VP knows the right answer, but
VP, what's that right answer?
The right answer is I'm buying freaking toilet paper. I don't care what the brand is.
Exactly.
You might as well buy.
Hold on.
With newspaper.
I'm not using the 3 shell method. That's not happening.
3 shells. He doesn't know how to use the 3 shells. He doesn't know how to use the 3 shells.
Oh man, no. But it does matter too.
I can see where that's the problem.
Kelly, tell them which is the brand and which is the good one. Tell them.
I'm right. What?
The brand for the toilet paper. Which one is it?
Which one was what?
The toilet paper.
I wasn't listening either, Kelly. It's okay.
The brand that you like.
He always catches me off guard. I'm reading the chat.
That's why I do it.
I don't know, but I
on.
just know Charmin Ultra Soft is the only acceptable toilet paper.
Say that again, please. What is it?
Charmin Ultra Soft is the only acceptable toilet paper.
Thank you.
Unless you ran out and there's none around.
Correct.
We're going to have a link
Right.
down below
There you
for
go.
Charlotte.
Hold on, Gonzo, you heard that? That's the brand, unless you run out and there's none else. If you run out of water, then you get whatever water.
Okay, so let me tell you a story.
Hold on. So here's proof that we're all okay. Like everybody's freaking out. We're all okay because we're talking about the brand of water and toilet paper. That apparently we're okay.
Yes.
Steve, you're hilarious. So, here's a story.
About a
My
man.
wife bought a bunch of water cases that I don't like.
Oh no!
They're over there in the garage,
Okay?
and they will stay there forever and ever.
Oh, that's horrible. How are you gonna? You need a psychiatrist or something. Like I feel like that's not the worst thing.
It is to me. I'm not gonna drink it.
So the next day, when he buys all the water that all 3 of us carried out, but not the other water, all the water, the next freaking morning when I drive away in my rental car, he loads up half the dang things in the back of my car, which are still probably in my garage. I got to be honest with you. I have no idea. How many times do you want me to go to the bathroom on the way home? Yeah. So, like, how was it an emergency? The day before was the emergency, but you only get this brand, not that brand. But it's a freaking emergency. And, by the way, please take half because I don't have any room in my car. Water, but.
Yeah, I bought like 6 packs of water, man. It was crazy. I told Jeff, take this water, man.
I'm like, I mean, thank you, but weren't you just freaking out about this like 18 hours ago? Whatever.
All right. So what about you? Asked for cheeseburgers and fries. Do you eat the fries first or no?
I did today.
Anyway,
what's the situation?
do you like?
What flavor of water do you have? How's the toilet?
No. Because if I'm
Are you saying like eat all the fries and then the burger? Is that what you're saying?
What I'm stating is if I go through a drive-through and I'm driving home with it, I'm eating the fries before the burger because I'm going to eat those on the way home.
That's what I did today.
Yeah.
So you eat the fries first, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Dole Whip Dad?
Yeah, I mean, what Addy said. Yeah, I'm eating the fries. Yeah.
I mean, if you're driving,
I'm in the car.
You gotta taste the fries, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you don't eat all the fries, but you gotta taste them.
Oh, if I'm in the car,
I have ate all the fries before.
Oh yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I don't even like fries. It's just something to do in the car. So yeah.
Yeah. But if you're like sitting in a restaurant, you don't eat all the fries first, right?
No.
Is that what you do?
I do.
No.
What?
I do.
You eat all the fries before you eat the burger?
Of course.
Now, I eat all the fries
all the
first. I eat all the fries first because fries tend to get cold faster than the burger does. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I take my fries on my burger.
Hold on. It depends on where I'm at. If I'm at Red Robin, it doesn't matter. The fries keep coming, so it doesn't matter.
They keep coming.
Fries?
Yeah, it's unlimited fries at Red Robin.
Fries are fries. Doesn't matter where you are.
Taylor says she eats her siblings' fries in the car.
I don't know what happened to your fries.
Steve makes a good point. I don't want my fries to taste like hand sanitizer. That's true.
Wait,
That's true.
Yeah, these days, yeah.
Yeah, man. I got some Uber Eats McDonald's, and I had to clean the bag, man. I couldn't. Yeah. I got a Clark's thing.
Yeah, he sprayed the bag.
Yeah, for sure. I don't care. I ain't gonna say. I can't say. Hell no.
The bag went through quarantine.
Hell no. You're crazy, man.
No, I would have did the same, to tell you the truth.
Especially these days.
Yeah.
Jeff, how's it going with you, man? In the quarantine.
Me? I mean, I feel like this is what life must be when I'm retired. Like if I could be a full-time YouTuber and not actually go to work, I feel like that's what I'm doing now. If people would stop calling me on the phone and asking me about work stuff, it'd be like I was retired. So
Yeah.
I'm taking a lot of calls, but other than that, my couch and my butt have formed, a permanent thing. What about you?
I'm doing good. I'm pretty much doing good. I mean,
I was gonna say.
my kids aren't doing good, but I'm doing good.
So the sofa got your shape already. The sofa.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
We call it.
My kids actually want to go outside, which is weird because they never.
I can't walk in front of my house because I got all the moms walking with their kids by. I'm like,
yeah,
I just want to walk outside. I don't want to meet the neighbors, but my neighbors are walking by all day.
I know.
Yeah.
Please stay inside.
And Jeff, you have now a live stream every day, right?
Jeff, if you don't want to meet your neighbors because they're walking by, just start sneezing.
Good call. I like the way you think.
Don't do
I like the way you think.
Hi.
Hey,
Come here and shake my hand.
How you doing, neighbor?
do this a couple times. Hey.
Yeah,
How are you?
I might get arrested, but I like the way you think.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of the story of my life. Yeah.
I don't want to shake his hand.
That's crazy. So yeah, that live stream
park with the idea. I want that.
What?
He says I upgraded my couch to blow up like a hot tub.
Oh, that's nice. That's real nice. I like that.
Right there. I like that.
Oh,
Brian, I'm coming over, man. You don't
Yeah,
live
Brian.
too far from me. I can get over there.
So let's work together, man. That's pretty cool.
Party in 360 over there.
I'm coming over.
Oh man, crazy. So therefore, you have a live stream every day at 4 o'clock, right? With the wifey?
Yeah. Wifey, the first day we were home together, she said, "Hey, you want to go?" And I said, "Yeah, we'll go live." And then we decided to go every day. So yeah, well, it's been nice. I say it on the stream, but it's been nice. It kind of cuts my day in half. So I do my morning things, and then we do the stream, and then I kind of do my YouTube stuff after that. And other than that, I wouldn't even know what time it is. I barely know what day it is. So yeah, it's been cool. I think, you know what, Roberto Blake is somebody I listen to. I think Orlando Theme Park. I think we talked about Roberto Blake when me and Alan and you GONZO were on one night. And anyway, I'm a big fan. And he talked about how if you've got a subscriber base, if you got following at all, you kind of have a responsibility to keep doing what you're doing and stay positive and have fun. And I watch a lot of news. I'm not gonna lie, and I was kind of like poo-pooing the people who are stressing out, and then all of a sudden I had a couple days like, dang, this is stressful stuff, right? I mean, so it kind of gets my mind off of that, and yes. So that was a long way of saying yes. I should have just said yes and shut up, but that's not the way I roll.
Yeah,
but
yeah, definitely though. Yeah, Roberto Blake, man, I agree with like 95,000% of the things he says.
Too. I love how he says it too, because he just doesn't. He's not trying to make friends. He's not trying
to make money off you because he's making money everywhere else.
And he posts about it too. He posts about. He shows his analytics. He shows how many TubeBuddy referrals he had. I was talking to our buddy Kilt guy about our stock thing, GONZO, and I sent him my link. And it's there's. I just think it's important to stay as regular, normal, and talk about good things because man, the news is rough to watch.
Yeah, it is. It's just spoiled. It really is.
Yeah, and that's why we come out with this YouTubers United, just to talk about. Obviously, we got to talk about a little bit of what's going on, but at the end of the day, just to have fun and talk and laugh a little bit, and I mean, it gets hard sometimes because everybody's talking at the same time, but it's good. It's like you're in the bar, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's background right here. And
we're hanging out
and talk about. I don't know if you were here earlier. We actually show a what was the name of that ride?
World of Motion.
Remember the World of Motion, or you weren't here? You were in California at that time.
I have heard of it. I don't even know what it is.
Okay, but it used to be where Test Truck is now. But back in the day, 1990, what was it, 94 or 98?
94. No, well, the video was in 94, but I'm not sure when they closed it, though. But
Jeff, it's basically a ride through history where the ride takes you in real time through history. I think we all aged 72.
so like carousel of progress, but you move.
Yeah.
Yes, it's like that, only much slower. And
yeah, I grew this while we were watching it.
Yeah.
He did.
He was clean shaven when we started the
before the
video.
stream.
Yeah, literally it was a long ride, man.
It was interesting listening to you guys talk about, I think Addy, I think he was saying his cousin or something said that Disneyland is like Walt Disney World from the 70s. I look at it exactly the opposite. I think that some of the iconic rides that people from Walt Disney World they make me feel like I'm the young guy in the crowd. Like, are you kidding me? Can we go faster, please? What are we? My goodness! And the paint jobs and the animatronics. I mean, the animatronics. I think we're actually in the World's Fair in 1890 or something. I mean, what are we doing in the World's Fair? So I don't know. I love nostalgia too. Don't get me wrong, but it's because I'm like you, Kelly. We're from SoCal, so we.
Well, and when you compare Magic Kingdom, and you don't want people to be mad at you, but it does feel like. You know what I mean? To me, it feels like, like the first movie comes out and it's like amazing. And then they come out with that movie too.
Yeah, I agree.
Magic Kingdom feels like Disneyland.
We know. I'm just going to be honest. I honestly don't mind if people get mad at me.
Straight to video.
We even know, Kelly, the truth. Disneyland, Disney World. Disney World was made with more space to be Disneyland, period. Now, it's gotten better, and I do prefer Walt Disney World, but I prefer Walt Disney World because there's other parks there. Not Magic Kingdom versus Disneyland is not even close. It's not even a relevant.
It's to me. No.
Well, I think Gonzo and I agreed. I mean, I think Gonzo's favorite park is my favorite park, which is Hollywood. I mean, I'm not a Magic Kingdom's the last one for me.
Well, see, I think Disney California Adventure is comparable to Hollywood Studios, right? They've kind of got the same theming, and I don't know, man.
I think for me,
but I get you. Hollywood Studios now has become like a major go-to park. I love Hollywood Studios.
When I'm in Orlando, the Magic Kingdom will always be my fourth favorite park because it'll never be Disneyland.
Exactly.
It's great. Don't get me wrong. I love it, but it's not Disneyland.
Yeah.
I do like that it has more space. So you're talking about Adventureland. I love Adventureland in Anaheim much, much better, except for one key ingredient. People are touching you at all times in Disneyland.
The bottleneck as you have to go through by Indiana before you go over the bridge. It is a little could you not be so close to me? Thanks.
In front of Jungle Cruise, all the way to Pirates of the Caribbean, it is a mass of humanity. Doesn't matter what time of day it is. So that's the
Disney World used to be like that though. Before they built the bridges to go into Adventureland, it used to be this tiny little section that you would crawl through and bump into everybody going in, but they widened it out. They added more.
It'll be interesting now with whatever happens and whenever it happens and whenever we get back to whatever the new normal will be. Yeah, this is like Disneyland and Disney World and sports stadiums and concerts. It's going to be a little different for a while. Disneyland, Adventureland, especially, it's probably not realistic anymore. That was a weird way to say that.
Yeah, no, it's true though. I'm wondering how they're going to do it. I mean, really.
I've been asked this before, and the answer is probably not real popular. I think it means prices go up and maximum amount of people in the parks goes down.
Yeah.
They might extend hours. That's a possibility. You know, Dev has talked about it for a long time. You might go 24 hours. I don't know that that's real feasible because all the things they do, but if you extend the hours and have less people per hour in there, but that's negligible, right? You add 2 hours and you lose what, 5% of the people? That's not enough.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, there's just so many people all the time now.
There's never a slow season, right, Kelly? You would know.
Absolutely. I mean, well, Disneyland hasn't seen, I mean, where you used to be able to say, oh, okay, you know, I'll go this time and nobody will be there. Not true. Right?
Yeah.
And Disney World feels that way too. It feels like there's never a slow time. And, you know, people, I work at Disney Vacation Club Member Services, and people call and be like, okay, when's the slow, when can I book for the slow time?
1998 is the answer to that.
Do that with the 11-month window. There you go.
Yeah. We talked about this January. Like people were saying that even 2 years ago that right after Christmas, that January to maybe Valentine's Day was the best time to go because it's good weather and less people. But this last year and even the year before, again, you guys are there more than me. You tell me if I'm wrong. There was no slow season. It was 12 straight months of busy.
Well, I think what Disney World has started doing is they start having Run Disney. They start, you know, pushing out the festivals to be those typically slow times.
Yeah.
But then everybody wants to come for those. They want to come
like
to Run
what they
Disney.
wanted to do work.
The Arts Festival. Yeah. So they're filling it up even when it's supposed to be slow.
The thing is, now when we go back to normal, I mean, we get a lot of people from overseas. Are we going to allow those people to come right away to the States again? So maybe we're going to have like local state crowd first and then the overseas? Because I don't think overseas.
You sound like somebody who just moved to Orlando to me.
You know, I kind of feel like Disneyland will be busy because annual pass holders make up a lot of Disneyland's daily attendance.
Absolutely.
I think Orlando's going to be slower because people aren't going to want to or can't just make plans.
People will have been stuck in there.
So they put off their trips. I think it'll take a while for Disney World because people, they don't have as many annual pass holders. That
it depends on how long this goes. If it becomes a full-on depression, if the financial distress is real, if the depression really freaking happens, people aren't going to go on vacation for a year or 3. If we bounce back quickly, if it's the V they talk about, if in 3 weeks, in 5 weeks, everybody's back to work, then everybody will be bored out of their mind and want to get out of the house, and everybody got free money, and all of a sudden we're going to be sick of going to the house. So I think if we're back before summer, I think it bounced back fast. I think we're talking about people's extra income, then it's fully a function of the economy.
True.
Sorry, that was all serious. I didn't mean to get all serious on you, but
no. But it makes sense. The thing is that I hope it's fast for the economy, for everything. Yeah. People are losing jobs like crazy.
It's a function of how long it takes.
Yeah.
It'll be a V, it'll be a U, or it'll be a hockey stick. If it's months and months, it'll be a hockey stick.
Yeah.
If it's quick, it'll be a V. I think it'll probably be a U.
Regardless, the first month, 2 months, my videos are going to be amazing. I mean, you know, there's not going to be anybody there. Free reign of the whole entire place.
I heard you talking tonight about your wife doing the security run, and man, I wish you could bring a camera because I would like to see that.
Yeah, I know she can't film.
No, I know.
We already talked about that before.
Oh, I know. No, you couldn't, but it'd be cool.
I know it would be so cool. Actually, what I talked to her about was doing because when she comes home, she's like, I wish people would just get what they're supposed to do when they come through security. It's not that hard. It's like, you know, it's written everywhere before you even come up to security. And I said to her, I was like, why don't we do a video where you go step by step on how to go through security the proper way? And she's like, I can't. Bad idea. She said, we can't. Yeah, she said they're not allowed to show procedure on video whatsoever, whether it be at home or in the park, you know, itself. Yeah, can't show.
You know, I know somebody who can do that.
Yes, you can.
Here would be, hey dummy, put it in the box. Although I'm the guy that always forgets stuff in my pocket. So I probably should do that.
Put in the
it's always the case of, bringing something in and she's like, you got to take that back to your car. And they give her this look like, why? Because it's a knife that's 4.5 inches long. I mean, come on, what are you going to do?
I bet she has some funny stories.
Oh, she does. Yeah,
I
it's
bet.
so many different funny stuff, man.
She should do a book.
And it's funny how, like, when she does tell them to bring it back to the car, she was telling me that 95% of the time when an officer tells you to bring something back to your car or tells you to do anything, pretty much like all the cameras turn and look at that person because they can hear everything the officers are saying. So these people think they're slick by going, oh, I'm just going to go ahead and like throw this in a bush and I'll come back and get it later because I don't want to walk all the way back to my car. And then they come back and my wife's like, you threw it in the bush. It's like, it doesn't matter if it was a half a mile away. We saw it. You threw it in the bush because in her ear, she's hearing someone say, they threw it in the bush. Can you stop that person? Tell them.
Do they always make them go back to the car? Because I've been told to go rent. I was at Hollywood Studios, I think, and they said you can go just rent a locker or whatever you call them. It was for this. It was for this.
Yeah, it depends on what it is. If it's non-threatening.
No, it was just it was either this tripod or the other one, but
yeah, you could.
Well, why didn't let you in with a tripod?
I think they changed the rules. I think they used to consider this a selfie stick. I don't know. I don't really know. I mean, I might be wrong, but I think it was this one, but it might have been the other one. But
how long ago was that?
3 years, maybe 3 years.
Oh, okay.
3 years probably. It was Hollywood Studios before we had Galaxy's Edge.
Oh yeah.
Oh okay. Yeah, apparently that's what it was. It was selfie.
Most likely. Yeah. But but it is what it is. People just want to hurry up and get in the park, and we understand that and everything. Sure. But it's like it's for the safety of not only everybody around them, but for them too. Because you got a knife in your pocket, and you're anxious to get on a ride, and all of a sudden you stab yourself in the leg with it. You know what I mean? I mean, you got to think of common sense like that too.
I did think they moved forward the security entrance thing at Animal Kingdom.
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes, they did. Yeah, they've been doing a lot of awesome stuff with the front end of the parks before the closure.
Did they move forward to do something behind it, or what? More space, or what?
More space. I believe it was a more space issue.
Definitely a lot of people right there after you walk in, so that's cool.
From what I understand, they're moving the buses from 6.5 miles out at Animal Kingdom to closer to the entrance.
They are, yeah.
Empty out, yeah.
It's about freaking time.
I know, because it's a trek.
It's so hot there too, right? And you're there at the end of the day.
Yeah, it's a long walk to the bus, but they're moving all that, so hopefully they have all that done. I don't know.
Chris, while you were gone, did you get your favorite logo of water? Your favorite brand of water?
My favorite brand of water.
Yeah,
spring water.
Spring water.
Yeah. Any kind of spring water.
Oh, Chris.
Good answer.
Yeah, good job. All right, my friends. Wow, 2 hours already. Jesus. It's been 2 hours already?
Yeah.
Wow.
Time flies when you're having fun, right?
All right.
Water.
Wow.
Oh, yes.
That's crazy. Guys in the chat, and thank you guys for being here tonight. We appreciate it. Thank you so much. This conversation do a 360 change, but that was good. It was fun. Hopefully you learn about water and toilet paper.
Clearly.
Buy the one that you like.
Unless it's an emergency.
Yeah.
Even if it's an emergency, get the one that you like.
No.
Because you never know if that's the last water that you're going to drink or the last time you're going to wipe your beard.
I suppose that's one way to look at it.
That's what somebody says who's never had MRE toilet paper before. That's what.
That's another thing. Anyhow, guys, make sure you subscribe to each of us here. I'll bet you with you pee. Water is water. Dole Whip Dad, the Mickey Punch, Addy Family Adventures. Thank you so much, guys. See you guys tomorrow. And Breakfast with Pals at 10 o'clock Eastern Time. See you.
Have a good one.
See you.
Good night.
See you later.
Good night.
Have a good night.
Get the water that you like.
Just had to sneak that in.
Make sure you do that. All right, make sure you do that.
We'll see you real soon.
Thanks for being here. Love you guys. Thank you.
MIC.
Get some sleep.